Welcome everybody to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast, and in this video I'm going to give you my review for What If Season 2 Episode 4, What If Iron Man Crashed into the Grandmaster. By the way, happy holidays. Hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas and spending time with your families. Let's get into it. This episode actually, it was really fun, and I think it's a nice throwback to Tony Stark's hot rod fetish, and it's also really cool too because I remember in Iron Man 2 there was the formula racing and stuff like that, so this gets into it. Really interesting premise. He gets a new suit. We've seen the suit, basically it was leaked from Hot Toys. Sometimes they leak their own stuff, so I mean the suit's really great. I'm not going to go into many spoilers. I just wanted to say that this episode was jam-packed with action. I think it was well paced. I think it was really fun, and a lot of the what if premises feel sort of outlandish, or no one really thought about that before. And I always wanted What If to be like the Peggy Carter one stands out to me. I think this one stands out to me as well, along with episode 2. But this one, because you could really imagine it. Like, it's the scenario, what if he doesn't make it back to New York once he sacrificed himself, when he sent the rocket up there to the Chitauri ship. So I'm glad, because usually they'll do some shit like, what if Captain Steve Rogers, didn't graduate or some shit like that, and it's like, okay, so what? But this time it actually fits, it actually works, and this did feel like something, like, for example, like, what if Star Wars, what if Anakin doesn't turn to the dark side or something like that? Like, that makes sense. But the other stuff they do, I never thought in my life about what if Nebula joined the Nova Corps. So I'm super glad that they did a story like this, and it actually worked out really well. We see the Grandmaster. He's awesome, really hilarious. A lot of... The story is basically like Thor Ragnarok in a way, at least certain parts. Of course, we don't see the Hulk or anything like that. We do see Gamora, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe this is continuing the canon when the heroes, they teamed up. And so I think we get Gamora later on, like Thanos Gamora, or probably not. I don't know. Again, these episodes don't feel really connected to each other, but they did show a recap in the beginning of the heroes teaming up together. So we do see Gamora, and she's always the same character, just this assassin, just there for some reason trying to attack because of what Tony did, and she's trying to defend her father's honor. And I think the team up at the end was really nice. The racing was really cool. It's funny because this animation plus the racing reminded me, I don't know if you guys remember Star Wars Resistance, that show. That's like, my goodness, a lot of people haven't seen that show. But that's essential, I guess, if you really want to get the nuts and cranny of Star Wars canon. But yeah, again, for the most part, this episode is fine. If I had to rate this episode, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot. I know a lot of people didn't like the last episode that I reviewed. Not me personally, but the episode itself, it was kind of ass. Yeah, like I thought that. And at least this is a nice refresher. It's not really Christmas themed, but it's a really fun episode, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So definitely check it out. I'd highly recommend it. And with that is my review for What If Episode 4. Again, now streaming on Disney+. If you guys like this video, as I always say, help me out, please. I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a happy holidays. And as always, see you guys.